Did you know pets can grieve too? Just as humans experience a range of emotions, our fluffy companions can also feel the sting of loss. This might come as a surprise to some, but pets are deeply intuitive and, in their own way, can mourn the departure of a familiar face or a significant change in their environment. Grief, as we understand it in humans, is a complex process of adjusting to loss and change. But what does it look like in pets? Our four-legged companions don't possess the language to express their feelings, but that doesn't mean they don't experience them. Much like us, they form strong bonds with their pack, be it their fellow animals or their human family. When that equilibrium is disturbed due to a loss, they too experience a version of grief. Their grief may not mirror ours, but it is real nonetheless. In the following scenes, we'll delve deeper into understanding pet grief and the signs of grief in pets, to help you better understand and support your grieving pet. As I grappled with the loss of my spouse, a fascinating, albeit heart-wrenching transformation occurred in our furry family member. Even though my husband interacted minimally with her, often referring to her simply as dog, she had an uncanny attachment to him. He was her world, and she shadowed his every move. A month after my husband's departure, a sudden realization seemed to dawn upon her. Her cherished companion wasn't returning. That's when unusual behaviors began to manifest. Daily accidents indoors, a stark contrast to her usual habits, attempts to escape whenever the door opened, and an overarching air of melancholy. This prompted my late-night research voyage. With sleep eluding me at 2 a.m., I found myself typing "Do Pets Grieve" into the search bar. The following are my discoveries and how I navigated these uncharted waters, aiding my pet through her grief. It's true that animals may not express their feelings in the same way we do, but there are several behaviors that can hint at their inner turmoil. The way grief manifests can vary greatly depending on the species, the individual personality, and the bond between the pet and the departed companion. Some common signs of grief in pets include changes in appetite, lethargy, increased or altered vocalizations, withdrawal from social interactions, changes in sleep patterns, repetitive behaviors, behavioral changes, loss of interest in usual activities, physical symptoms, depression, changes in grooming habits, and increased territory marking. However, it's important to remember that not all pets will exhibit these behaviors, and the intensity and duration of grief can vary widely. If you suspect that your pet is grieving, it's a good idea to consult with a veterinarian. They can help rule out any underlying medical conditions and provide guidance on how to support your pet during this difficult time. In the end, understanding that pets can grieve too allows us to empathize with their loss and provide the necessary comfort and support they need during such trying times.